What's going on, guys? It's Ninetails here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. So in the last episode, we went through the Frosty Forest and we battled the Warder of Ice, Articuno, and we progressed further through the Frigid Wastelands and ended up getting told, we're having like a little vision, I guess it would be, of Gardevoir telling us that further ahead was Mount Freeze, where Ninetails lived. So if you obviously if you want to check out the battle and everything, playlist will be linked down below in the description as always. But it looks like we're finally at the last step of finding out the truth about the Ninetails legend, because we're about to hear it straight from the fox's mouth. That was a bad one, wasn't it? But anyway, but yeah, so we're all set and ready to go. Oh, also we got an Absol now on the team. Absol joined us. He was the one that reasoned with Articuno to let us pass. But yeah, we're all set and ready to go here. Okay, so I was right at the very beginning when we got to Mount Blaze. I couldn't remember, but Mount Freeze also has the snow path to go through just in case you need to level up a little bit more, because once again, still can't go back to go to the dojo yet or do rescue missions to go to other places. So if you were a little under-leveled, you could go through the snow path, but I think we're okay. So we're gonna go to Mount Freeze and we're gonna try and progress to the peak and find out the truth. But first off, we're definitely going to want to fix Absol's moves, because Leer and Taunt are useless. So, yeah, we're good to go now. Alright. And yeah, Absol comes at level 20, which, obviously, I leveled us up a little bit higher because of our typing this time, but I've usually found some playthroughs, like, I'm getting Absol at level 20, like always, and I'm like level like 16, 17 by the time I get here. So it's like, wow. Like, I don't know if you're technically quote-unquote supposed to be level 20, because that's what level Absol is, but anyways, but yeah, you see his stats. I mean, he's pretty good. He's basically on par with us. You know, just a little bit weaker in every regard except for HP, but you know, still a pretty solid mon for sure. And Squirtle and I are both very close to leveling up, which is really kind of nice also. I think I definitely will going through here. Squirtle maybe not, because I just need 1600. Squirtle needs 37. So Squirtle potentially might level up, but I'm not holding my breath, but I think I'm almost guaranteed to, which is really nice. So I'll hit level 20 also. And I mean, granted, like, leveling up a little bit more for this part of the game just to try to counteract the type disadvantage, it'll just save us some time on having to level up later for the, you know, for the other parts of the game where we gotta level up. So I mean, it's not too big of a deal. I am, though, once we get back to being able to live again and do our own thing, whenever that is, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time going to Lapis Cave, because there's a certain Pokemon there that I want to get for the team so I can show off my little tech that I have for neutering Groudon. And like, it sucks too that I found a way to make him the easiest boss fight ever, because that's like, I probably would say like my favorite legend, if not like, if he's not my favorite, he's guaranteed top 3. But I'm pretty, like, I think I'm pretty confident to say he's my favorite legend. I love the shit out of Groudon. But it sucks that, like, you know, like I said, I found a strat to, like, completely neuter my favorite legend. But, you know, it is one of the more challenging boss fights in the game. So the fact that I did figure out a way to make it really the easiest one in some respects, it's kind kind of funny, but it's also pretty lit at the same time, because it makes life a lot easier. And again, I'm sure I'm not the first person to think of this. There's a chance that I am, because it's kind of a... I won't say off-the-wall strategy, but it's kind of a little bit extra, and takes a little bit of farming to get accomplished, so people might not have cared enough to try, or had the patience to try, but, and I don't know what I actually don't even know what made me think of it at all, to be honest. One day I was just like, hey, well, you know what, that might actually work, let me try this. And I've actually done it with 2 different Pokemon. Granted, at least for the first part of the game, I don't know of any others that you could use, at least before pre-Magma Cavern anyway. I mean, technically in the main story there's a 3rd Pokemon that would be applicable, but at the same time you don't get access to that Pokemon until after Magma Cavern anyway, so at the same time it technically is not viable. So I think that there's only those 2. I mean, technically you could use, I think, a 3rd one, but I don't know if its ability is the same or not. I'd have to look it up. If it is, then technically you could, you could technically use a 3rd one as well, but it's definitely not as viable as the other 2. I shouldn't say that definitively though, because I haven't tested it, to be fair. But just giving it my best guess, I would think it wouldn't be as viable as the other 2. And the one that I'm going to be trying to get is definitely the most viable, in my opinion. Out of the 2 that I've tested, of course, for doing this strategy, not just as a team member to take with you to fight Groudon, even though at the same time that does mean that exactly, but at least for doing this strat that I plan on doing, the one that we're going to be recruiting is the most viable. Now, if you could evolve Pokemon, then the other one that I tried would absolutely be the more viable one, but we can't, so it's not. It was fun though, and it did still work really good. It basically worked the same, to be fair. But we'll worry about that obviously when the time comes. That's still quite a bit of a ways away. We're kind of... oh, you know what? I probably passed up a couple Reviver Seeds. I was just about to say we've gotten kind of unlucky with finding Reviver Seeds on the floor, because Mount Freeze is usually pretty good about having Reviver Seeds on the floor, but I actually did see a couple of seeds, but I just didn't step on them to even check and see if they were or not. I mean, granted, I haven't seen that many seeds just in general, for that matter, but I did see a couple and I didn't do nothing about it. Oh, you're smart enough to heal yourself? That's crazy. Come on, Absol, use Quick Attack. Oh, whatever, fine. Squirtle and I'll handle things. I kind of like the music in Mount Freeze. I mean, it's fitting for the area, you know? Like... So I kind of feel the same about Mount Freeze as I do about Frosty Forest. Like, it's fitting for the area, but it's like, you know, and it's not a bad track. It's just not in my top tracks from the game, you know? Alright, here we are. We're at the midway point. It wasn't too bad. I wonder how much further it is to the peak. Get ever so closer to finding the truth about ourselves and the Ninetails legend itself. I just, you see, Mount Freeze's peak does the same that Mount Blaze's peak does. It kind of slows down and changes the, oh, blue gummy, changes the tempo and a little bit of the instruments, the instrumental itself of Mount Freeze's main theme, and like it's like it makes them even better than the original, like than the main theme. Love it. Oh, speaking of loving things, there's a level up for me. And honestly, I don't think I need Razor Leaf because I got Vine Whip and Bullet Seed already is at range, but at the same time, Razor Leaf cuts corners and Vine Whip does not. So even though I have Bullet Seed for the ranged attack, I still think I would want Razor Leaf so I can now cut corners. And obviously I don't always need to get like 5 hits to knock out a Pokemon, so Razor Leaf for just a single Pokemon ranged attack would be good too. And it's got more PP than both moves, so both Bullet Seed and Vine Whip, I mean. And we can do this now. Booyah. Oh, I really thought that was going to be enough to knock you out. Alright, good cover, Squirtle. Let's see. Are you going to be... you might level up, but I don't know. I don't know if it all depends on if I fight 8 more Glalie or not. Speaking of, how much do I need? 5,600. Oof. Yeah, the experience thresholds definitely do spike at certain points in the game. Now watch this. This is about to be lit. You ready? I kind of wish I landed that Razor Leaf, but watch this. Aha! Wow, they actually got all 5 hits too. That's crazy. That's one thing I love about Bullet Seed. Like, if you get like a row of it in these games, if you get like a row of enemies like that, all lined up, you just Bullet Seed the heck out of them, and then they don't know what to do with themselves. Pick up 2 really easy KOs. I love to see it. Oh. Oh, I forgot to fix your IQ. What a nublet move by me. There's a level up for Absol though, which is awesome. Yes, we want to forget Leer, definitely, for Bite. Always gotta love to have a stab move. That's probably why you didn't use Quick Attack when we were battling that Seviper earlier. Because I forgot to change your IQ to exclusive move user. What a silly, silly move by me. I'm usually better about stuff like that too. Usually as soon as I recruit a new Pokemon, that's the first thing that I do. Probably because I didn't recruit him in a dungeon, so I wasn't thinking about it. It's alright though. No harm, no foul. He still knocked out the Glalie, so we're good to go. I like Absol's sprite in this game too. He looks so sick. I mean, granted, the mon looks cool regardless, but... Ooh, another blue gummy. That's awesome. You don't have any moves that do statuses, but I'll turn them on anyway, just because it doesn't hurt nothing having it on. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, here we are. We're at the peak. And like, this is such a, to me, this is such a Deus Ex Machina. Like, I mean, granted, I understand it's Alakazam's team. They're incredibly strong. And, like, obviously, they're not going to struggle getting through those areas that we just got through, especially like Frosty Forest and Mount Freeze, because, you know, they have a whole Charizard and Tyranitar on their team. But, and like even Mount Blaze because of the Tyranitar. And, obviously Alakazam's super strong too. and he probably could negotiate with Moltres and Articuno pretty easily. And if they had to fight them, then obviously they'd be able to rinse through them too with no problems. But like, it's just funny to me, I guess I'll say, that perfectly timed right as we make it to the peak of Mount Freeze, there they are. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just funny to me that it's just like conveniently right there, you know? I love how we're about to just brawl inside of Ninetails' home, too. Like, that's so disrespectful. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Ninetails. I love how they're saying the legend, it was real. Like, there's only one Ninetails that exists in the world. Like, oh, so the legend did happen. Alright, hold on one quick second, guys. I gotta take a quick phone call, so I gotta make a quick cut, and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to take that phone call. But alright, so the legend did happen, apparently. And Ninetails doesn't care if people think it's a legend or not, because it happened. And I resonate with that statement, because, like, I'm very logical and factual about things, and if things happened, they happened. You know, like, I'm big on, I don't care what people think, what people feel, whatever. If it did or didn't happen, it did or didn't happen, no matter, regardless of what people think or feel about it, right? That's just how I am. So I definitely agree with Ninetails on that, 100%. So you were trying to set the curse on the human for grabbing your tail, and Gardevoir ran in between the two of you to absorb the whole curse herself. And then the human ran away. And the human still lives after being transformed into a Pokemon. And who would that human be? Oh my gosh, it is me. Oh my gosh, it's not me. Oh my gosh, weight lifted off. Perfect music for this too. Perfect music for this too. Alright, deep breath, Squirrel. Don't go having a panic attack now. I'm the one that just found out that I'm not an evil person, okay? I don't know why you're over here having the panic attack, my guy. Perfect music for this scene, though. I swear to God, this game is so great with the music. Oh, so the human becoming a Pokemon and the world's balance aren't linked at all, so the natural disasters are happening for another reason. Do you know what that other reason is? Oh, no, Ninetails doesn't know. Okay, so Squirtle's just gonna cut her off and go off into a rant. Great job, Squirtle. We're trying to figure out the world here. As we should be. Because this was a journey after all. Definitely. Right, so why did I become a Pokemon then if I wasn't from the Ninetails Legends? Oh god, it's just like flashback to the door. See, now this would be a moment that I wish I was good at editing, right? Because like right now, I would just like right after that line of dialogue, I just have the clip from Budokai Tenkaichi with Dodoria like, "Who are you?" Oh my gosh! I might do that. Should I still do that? I don't know if I'm good enough at editing to do that. I don't even have the friggin' video anymore. I would have to literally re-record like one of those fights to clip that. That would have been fire though. Oh my goodness, bro. That would have been so lit. Damn, that was a missed opportunity. I'm so tempted to download. Oh, you know what? I might download one of those videos though. And then. Oh. The temptation to just go to YouTube after this, or go to my YouTube studio, download one of the videos that I would have been fighting Dodoria in, and then just cut that one particular clip out. Oh my goodness, bruh. Well, okay, let me stop dicking around with my funny ideas. There's an earthquake going on here. The calamities are worsening. Okay, the shifting of the ground. It will awaken the beast that embodies the ground that's slept deep underground. Groudon will be awakened. That's my goat. The legendary Pokemon that has been spoken of only in myths. The Dawn himself created the land masses and continents. Yeah, that definitely would be bad if Groudon did come back. Definitely. True. That he is. Alright, well good luck you three. We'll make our way back home then, I guess. I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, you know, Tyranitar's weak to ground, but you know, I mean, Alakazam and Charizard are there, and Charizard will get the sun boost, so they'll be fine. But our long journey is over, and we've returned to our base for some well-earned rest. Thank goodness. We can go back to living our lives again. What's going on back in the square? Well, you're one to talk. Yeah, Shiftry would not do good in Mount Blaze, that's for sure. Oh yeah, 'cause you're one to talk, big fella. Right, tell him, Lombre. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, what's going on, Metagam? Yep, we're back, guys. We figured it out. Oh yeah, I love how they go right into the town music too. Absolutely goated, bro. So goated, dude. Love it. Yeah, we're back. Oh hey, big fella, how you doing? Oh yeah, you notice the smug confidence? We figured it out. Trumped up garbage! Proof. Yeah, like, how do you expect us to have proof from a conversation, big fella? Yeah, they ain't gonna help you, big fella. Right. I mean, the kid loves me. I'm his idol and mentor, and I also saved his life and his friend's life. So you're definitely not gonna get him to turn against me. And I saved Shifttree's life. So he ain't gonna help you. And Lombre and Snubble are too smart. And now, this is the part that gets me too, okay? We're in a secluded cave at the top of a frozen mountain in the middle of the frozen wastelands, okay? And apparently, they were able to make a news article about it. Who was documenting this? I just want to know who had the time to documentate this. That's all. Okay? Like, that's my only question, is who documented this? You know? And also, where are they running to? They're just gonna end up in Wishcash's pond. You know? Like, there's nothing up there. Yep, we're back in business tomorrow, but we definitely need to get some rest. That was a long, long journey. And with the ending of that long, long journey, I do think it's a great place to wrap this part up. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys. Love this music.